Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And Nesmith gets it to go. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And here's Charlotte now. The Thunder making their last shot. Embiid misses. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Embiid's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Olajuwon. On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Good work there as it goes.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Shoots from 14. And it's Fox missing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Size moves. The Dream has got all the tools to score and make you look silly while he's doing it.
Embiid inside. And Embiid throws it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Pass to Fox. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Tipped.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Suggs outside. Here's Duncan. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Duncan. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Embiid. 5 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for OKC. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Holmgren. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. The three from Suggs. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's Fox. Outside Nesmith. Back to Fox. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Pass to Castle. Fox up top. Driving in. And Fox powers it home.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 1. And some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Pass to Embiid. The three ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Ooh, poked away. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And their offensive execution has really picked up.
Unbelievable. Embiid bangs it in.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Fox outside. Oh, sweet move. Misses from close range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Outside Hunter. From deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. It's a tie ball game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Three-pointer, Fox. Can't get it to drop. Outside Hunter. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's the second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Dillingham. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. A nice shot by Duncan. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Dunn outside. Fires for 3 with the tip. And that one is stuffed right through.
The skill of Duncan on full display there, knocking it. Down despite the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. Going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
One shot.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
George scanning the floor. Pass to Duncan. Plenty of space. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Dillingham. Here he goes. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side Bull. Here's Duncan. Back to Bull. Beyond the arc. Charlotte again missing. Thunder with a lead. He goes up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Capella, for a big guy, really runs the floor fluidly. Always nice to have a big man who's good at the rim run.
Pass to Duncan. .59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Thunder leading by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Bull. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dillingham. Here's Capella. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're really working the paint now. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Hardaway. Dunn outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Thunder leading by 4. Antetokounmpo inside. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Outside Bull. Let's go with a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's the pick. Here's Fox. Pass to Olajuwon. There's the block. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Duncan. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Duncan's got 8 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and compose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Hardaway for the tie. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox with the ball. He has 7 to the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
The decision-making about Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Offensive board. The shot that time not on target. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Strother. The 3 from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has got 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Fox outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Oklahoma City, number 7.
Charlotte trailing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Strother for the lead. The Thunder pull it in. Right side Johnson. Now here's Fox.
the block. Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Fox, that's good.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. We've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Suggs surveys the D. Outside Hunter for the lead. From beyond the arc and then some. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Inside. Suggs outside. Takes it inside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Suggs. Now here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves spotting away shots just like this.
3-on-3. Here's Olajuwon. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Takes the three. Misses the trade. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And right after this. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now Suggs. Pass to Strother. Back to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Duncan. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Dillingham. Got a hand on it. Here's Strother. Hunter on the wing. Here's Duncan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good. and just shrugs off the contact.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Duncan. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Here's Castle. Pass to Dillingham. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Keontae George. He misses the free throw.
At the line for the finger, Robert Dillingham.
And he sinks the second. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping to close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Fox outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Capella inside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Charlotte leading by 3. And here's Suggs. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Embiid. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Looking to get back on track. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Thunder trail by 3. Down low. Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. For 3, George gets the 3 ball to go.
And he did that so well in college. And Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Here's Fox. Oh! Fox with the flush off the drive.
Oh! Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
George outside. Embiid high post. Shoots over Capella. Embiid misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
George for 3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 4.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Now here's Suggs. Outside Hunter. There's the 3. The rebound by Ware.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Suggs outside. Pass to Hunter. Embiid with it. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Charlotte. And here's Suggs. Screen by Embiid. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Embiid with it. Over Kessel. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Fox to the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's the Hornets ball. Screen by Embiid. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
And Charlotte making a change here. For three, Hardaway. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the finish on the break with the slam.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
George outside. Pass to Hardaway. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. And the Hornets lead by one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And it's Ware missing. Outside Hardaway to the right side. Here's Duncan. And he dunks it down.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Here's Fox. And he drives in. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Up top, George. This one for three. Duncan controls the rebound and the putback. Duncan's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Capella with a rebound. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Capella. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hardaway from outside. And connects from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Here's George. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Now Hunter. His three-pointers off the mark. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. And Fox gets it to go.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Out to Duncan. Fox with the steal. There's the triple. Hassel misses. Pass to Embiid. Duncan outside. And another three for Charlotte.
Well, Duncan had time as the ball was swinging around on the perimeter to set himself up for the J. He's got room to shoot. He's going to make the defense look foolish.
Now, here's Fox. And the rejection by Holmgren.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Fox. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Holmgren with the steal. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. The 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled in using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Daigneault. David?
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Now, here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. Castle misses. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Holmgren wide open. Misses the 3. Well, Brent, he had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Now, here's Suggs. Embiid in the corner. And stolen by Olajuwon. 30 seconds left in the first. Embiid with the steal. Here's Hunter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hunter's got 5.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Over in the corner, Olajuwon. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Hunter. Down low. Here's Duncan. Misses in close. And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get the Hornets.
15.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Castle. That's good. And it's Olajuwon with the assist. Castle's got his first basket of the night. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
6 to shoot. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 7 to the inside. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from three-point range. And the Hornets with possession here. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Castle. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's up a 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. And so Fox will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Embiid. There's the 3. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
3 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Thunder trailing by 13. Screen by Antetokounmpo. It's Fox with the drive. Second shot opportunity. Giannis says, get off me.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pass to Dunn. Now, here's Bull. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bulls got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets. Into the lane. And Bull sends it back. Neesmith with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Hands it from downtown. Wares got himself on the board with 3 there.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
A nice shot by George.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Dillingham. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Oklahoma City foul.
The Hornets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The tray. And it's Capella missing. Charlotte leading by 13. Outside, George. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Dunn outside. Oh, and the dunk by Dunn.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Has to wear. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's Olajuwon missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Right side Hardaway. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Duncan.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Outside Hardaway. Duncan, a screen. On the wing, Duncan. Floats one up. Bull. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Nesmith. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Nesmith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George with the ball. Embiid the screen. So the wing on the left. Fires the 3. They get it back. You know what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Thunder trailing by 8. George with the steal. Pass to Embiid. Over Olajuwon. Up again. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Duncan. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Here's Fox. Pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Hornets leading by 6. Embiid powers it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Holmgren. Neesmith covering. Just 5 on the clock. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Charlotte. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Here's Dillingham. Out of hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. Pass to Johnson. Diallo with it. 6 on the shot clock. Now Dillingham. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but and with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Hornets leading by 8. And here is Suggs. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Suggs. Good on the bucket. Suggs has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Here's Dillingham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And that one's good. Hunter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Embiid. Good D by Olajuwon.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Hornets leading by 9. And here is Suggs. Here's Bol. Good work there as it goes.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Here's Frother. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From the arc, it's hauled in by Giannis.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Hunter, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And the D really on its heels on that possession didn't know what to do.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
Here's Capella. And Holmgren pulls it down. Hornets leading by 8. A 3, Hunter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Capella inside. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
And so here's Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Suggs. Here's Duncan. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Hornets lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Charlotte.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Duncan.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so it's Charlotte with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said.